I'm Brian Murphy from the world-famous Monster Factory. I'm joined by Pete Carter. Welcome to Total Rassling Live.
Big night tonight, Brian. Announcement after announcement, and finally, Goldie's big announcement.
Welcome to another edition of Total Rassling Live.
Now, Pete Carter, if you look in the center of your screen down to the bottom, you'll see the back of Wet Brett Waters' head as world-renowned.
Whoa. Starting off with the superstars.
Accompanied to the ring by Nick Batiste and Brian Morris, representing world renown from Summerdale, New Jersey, Chris Desmond.
Of course, Chris Desmond coming off of, he fell victim to you last week, Brian.
He did. Another
number 7.
Notch in the
Congratulations.
belt. But this man had the audacity to attack me after the match. What an absolute jerk Chris Desmond is. For as much talent as he has, for being a middleweight medallion holder at one point, twice a middleweight medallion holder. I'm ready for Mark Raspa Jr. to put the boots to this son of a gun.
And if it's Friday night, you know what this means. Get ready. And of course, Brian, it wouldn't be Friday Night TRL without Mark Raspa Jr. making an appearance. Interesting matchup here against the former middleweight medallion holder, Chris Desmond.
Mark Raspa Jr. belongs in the middleweight medallion division. He belongs to be a title contender. Look at Wet Brett getting into it. Look at the pool noodles. The TRL is popping off tonight, Pete.
They are in the deep end of the pool right now. Go ahead.
Oh, no, well, one would think the numbers advantage would go to World Renown, but it seems that Mark Raspa Jr. has a whole crowd on his side.
As always, these fans, big Mark Raspa Jr. fans, always drawing energy from them. But we'll see if that's going to be enough tonight against Chris Desmond.
Hey, all you got to do, get him to do a sunset flip. I'm telling you, just get him to do a sunset flip. You can bid him right there.
Worked really well for you last week. Perhaps Raspa will take a page from your book. We shall see.
Or Mark Raspa Jr., a great competitor, known for his splash. Chris Desmond, a beautiful spinning heel kick. I can tell you firsthand, it's a heck of a move.
This crowd is fired up early, Brian.
We got pool noodles, we got signs. Skyler's up there in the front. Man, he wants a belt around his waist.
That's the best thing here. Best thing, Brian, is the fans do our job for us. We just get to just sort of sit here and soak in it.
Oh, tried to psych him out, couldn't quite get him. Fist in the corner. Mark Raspa Jr. able to get the better of Chris Desmond. Catching him with the punch now off the ropes. Reverse on the whip. Ducking the line, drop down. Up he goes. Beautiful. Leapfrog. Hip toss. Mark Raspa Jr. is bringing Total Raspa alive. Drop kick.
Raspa on fire to start this match. Chris Desmond rocked in the corner, trying to get some encouragement there over the top. Goes Raspa, blocking Desmond and knocking him down to the mat.
Mark looking to maybe go up and over. Oh, went for a springboard, but couldn't quite find the mark. Desmond rolling out of harm's way onto the outside. Raspa following in suit.
Into the lion's den with Morris and Batiste right there. Oh! Brutal chop.
Had a nice thud to it.
Now hockey-like move here, tying him up in his shirt.
Oh, again!
Desmond,
He's still caught up.
he didn't even see that coming, Brian.
Nick Batiste down on his knees.
Desmond back in the ring, referee trying to help him get that shirt off so he can see.
Nick Batiste holding on to the leg now, able to kick him off, but Chris Desmond getting a gut full of Raspa.
Wait a second, Batiste's in the ring now.
Oh, what the heck?
Well, I mean, Raspa did put his hands on Nick Batiste, so you can't really blame Batiste for that.
Brian Morris getting his own now. Off to a strong start for, and here's Brett Waters.
Now, Brett Waters he's got a front row seat, but he is interjecting himself into this match.
Lucas Twitch to Sangro.
Making the save. Twitch paying attention in the back.
And we were off to such a great start. World Renowned, as always, has to go ruin it.
Of course, World Renowned had their issues with.
Hey, your days of running roughshod over this locker room are over. You walk around here like you run the place. Not anymore. Because the main event, Raspa, Twitch, one of you two chumps. Come on, let's bring it to whatever.
You want a tag match?
Yeah, I want a tag match.
Then two of them, not one.
I got frustrated, okay? Bear with me. That's why I'm a wrestler. I'm not good at that.
Look at me! You want a tag match? Damn right I do. You're on. Yeah.
Tag match main event. 2 members of World Renowned, 1 member of World Renowned, however many members of World Renowned up against Lucas Twitch DeSagro and Mark Raspa Jr.
Great alliance formed here between these two. We'll see how that fares for them later tonight in the main event.
And of course, still to come, an announcement from Goldie with Brett Waters in the front row for it. Pete, what could it be? What could Goldie have to tell us?
Oh, it's. I've been thinking all week long, trying to figure out what it is, and I can't figure it out. But it's got to be big news. He told us 2 weeks ago that he was going to tell us tonight. Anticipation running high for that announcement.
Well, we got some excellent competition coming underway. One of our youngest competitors here at the world famous Monster Factory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Chemung, New Jersey, at age 13, the King Piece, Cameron Pierce.
King Piece ready for competition here tonight on TRL. But he's got a tough road ahead of him with his competition tonight.
At the age of just 13, he has been in a Monster Factory ring many a time. What talent. And you look at all of the greats, you see how many of them start out so young. He has such a head start against so many of his peers. This is a kid, a man destined for greatness. But here's some greatness already established, making his way to the ring.
Bethesda, Pennsylvania. Weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the next big deal. The Energy, Mr. 1-800 Bangers himself, Daniel Alexander.
Brian, I am so excited to call this match tonight, to see Daniel Alexander in the ring. The first time I saw him wrestle was at the 2300 Arena show, and he blew me away with his energy, with his agility, with everything that he brings to the ring. This is going to be a fantastic matchup and a big test for Cameron Pierce tonight.
This is a man that lives and breathes hype. Inside the ring, outside the ring, he gives everything 110%. He often says, for the youth. He is all about bringing up the next generation. And here's the thing, though. He won't hold back on Cameron Pierce because he believes in iron sharpens iron. He's going to give his full energy to the King Piece.
Well, it's appropriate as he is for the youth that he is educating a youth here in the ring tonight.
Applying that wrist lock. Many a weekend, many a Saturday morning spent practicing getting out of wrist locks just like that, keeping your opponents away from the ropes. This is a great opportunity for Cameron Pierce.
Back and forth right now, Daniel Alexander controlling the King Piece, but nice reversal there. Now King Piece, Cameron Pierce has the advantage over Daniel Alexander.
Beautiful cartwheel there, getting a kip up. Oh, reversing many a time for a kip up. Drop down now. Went for the leapfrog. Returning the favor.
Oh, great display of acrobatics, agility there from Daniel Alexander.
Setting him off and caught him around. Beautiful from Cameron Pierce. Kip up from Daniel Alexander. Man, Pete, I'm having so much fun.
Oh, we gotta
Send him the wave right back on over. Oh! What?
It's all fun and games until someone gets smacked in the face.
Slap shots back and forth. Cameron Pierce,
Oh!
sent back down. Eating a sliding clothesline.
Pierce kicking out, you know, as Daniel Alexander likes to say, the body shots that make the body rock, and he just rocked Cameron Pierce.
Going up. Oh, big backbreaker across Cameron Pierce.
And another for good measure, going for the cover now. Cameron Pierce still in this matchup after a flurry of offense there from Daniel Alexander, making his way to the corner.
Daniel Alexander, listen, he absolutely is proud of Cameron Pierce, but he's not going to let up. He's going to make Cameron Pierce fight for this.
Pierce trying to fight his way out of the corner, ducks over Alexander, rolls out, ducks that clothesline off the ropes.
Oh, got caught right there.
Oh, gutbuster. Dropping down and going for the cover.
Kicking on out, and you hear the adulation, the absolute support. Oh, man, what a bell clap. The support for Cameron Pierce, especially from our young fans here, they want to see somebody like them succeed in a ring up against the adults in this industry.
Cameron Pierce, the thing with Cameron Pierce is you take a look at how good he is now. Just think of it, Brian. 1 year from today, how awesome he's going to be. 2 years from today, how just amazing he will continue to get as he continues to train.
Clotheslines hitting the striking combination now. Cameron Pierce finding his tempo.
Clothesline takes Alexander down.
The pulse for a crowd.
Yeah, rallying the crowd, absolutely. As he picks up Daniel Alexander.
Caught now. Oh, super quick right underneath the chin. Daniel Alexander, known for his 450 splash, for his aerial maneuvers.
Going to the top. Oh!
Lands on his feet,
Pierce
rolls
gets out of the
through.
way.
Oh! Brings his knee up to meet
Oh,
him.
checkmate! That could be it. That's Cameron Pierce's finishing move. He got him. Wow. Incredible.
And here's your winner, the King's Cameron Pierce.
Stellar performance tonight from the Kingpiece, Cameron Pierce, over Daniel Alexander. Impressive win for this youngster.
Pete, you said it well. This kid's just going to keep getting better and better. He has a long road ahead of him, but simply for the fact that he has so much time to continue to improve. And a sign of respect, that is worth more than a victory itself.
Referee raising his hand in victory. Impressive showing again for Cameron Pierce. Congratulations.
Well, we have had young competitors here. Isaac Taylor, another one of our young competitors at the age of 18. In action up next, Christian Darling, somebody that has had a pretty eventful April.
Yeah, big time. So many things happening. Prime time, yeah, prime time and big time.
We started off tag teaming them in this month with Homicide, alongside Stevie Brooks,
Following contest is scheduled for
Mark
one
Raspa Jr.
fall. Introducing first, from Abington, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 pounds, Isaac Taylor.
One half of the big boys making his way to the ring here. Of course, Isaac Taylor's just been, he's had some difficulty. Last week, Wet Brett Waters just took him apart. I mean, no easy way to say that. So, trying to get back on track tonight.
Well, you got Wet Brett Waters right in the front row. Is that going to be some added pressure, perhaps? I don't know, but I do know it's prime time.
And introducing his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Stevie Brooks, from Lakewood, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, prime time, Christian Darling.
Prime time with Stevie Brooks. Finally putting the Broad Street Bullies in their rear view mirror and moving on to bigger and better things, hopefully. But tonight it's Isaac Taylor, one half of the big boys from Abington, Pennsylvania, set to test Christian Darling.
Now, with all the momentum that Christian Darling has been accruing, this would be a big victory for Isaac Taylor.
You can tell the hours that Christian Darling spends in the gym. Just look at that amazing physique on him.
Oh, we're having a flex off here. And the minutes that Isaac Taylor spends in the gym, let me tell you what.
That's in fairness, he is in school like 8 hours a day, so you know.
Well, they got gym class.
Cut the guy a break. If they were playing dodgeball instead of a flex off, I think Isaac Taylor would have the upper hand.
I mean, hey, I do got to give credit. He spends more than the seconds that I spend in the gym. Oh! Christian Darling ain't about the flex off, though. He's sending Isaac Taylor right down to the mat.
Speaking of time, Christian Darling not paid by the hour. Just holding Isaac Taylor up there and just slams him down to the mat. Grasping his lower back there.
And right in the palm of Paulsboro's hands, the pure strength. Oh, beautiful!
And just take a look at the color of Isaac Taylor's face, beet red from all that blood rushing to his head from being inverted. has to be disorienting, and right now, Christian Darling in control of this match. Oh, big splash, going for the cover, that's gotta be it.
Oh, looking down the camera, giving a smile, but not quite enough to put away the big boy, Isaac Taylor.
Taylor making his way, trying to get some distance between himself and Darling.
Darling nonchalant for the moment, but maybe perhaps in a world of trouble.
Isaac Taylor smartly luring him in and just bouncing his head off of that middle turnbuckle.
Ruby O'Connor putting Isaac Taylor in his place.
Now Stevie Brooks, John with Isaac Taylor.
Oh,
ducks under.
Able to wave through, float over DDT, and a beauty now going to the outside. He's got something to say to Stevie.
That's why Isaac, he just hit that DDT, Brian.
Hey, his pride is more important.
He just shoved Stevie Brooks.
Ow, what a jerk.
What is up with the Bing Boys and their attitudes lately? Isaac Taylor just disrespectful.
You shove somebody and their friends right in the ring, right behind you. Don't look now. Oh, pump kick.
Literally taking his eye off the ball, or in this case, the ball of Christian Darling's foot that just smashed into his face.
Up into a fireman's carry. Spinning him around. TKO!
That is it.
Beautiful.
And here is your winner, Christian Darling.
Easy work for Christian Darling against Isaac Taylor here tonight on TRL. Stevie Brooks joining him in the ring.
This guy's such a pure athlete. Like pound for pound, maybe the strongest competitor at the world-famous Monster Factory. How impressive is Christian Darling? Him and Stevie Brooks, they're going places.
Seem to have a great, I guess, a working relationship, Brian. I'm not sure. I think it's just strictly business.
Well, strictly business.
Strictly business.
Strictly business, Pete.
They're just friends.
And you know who's strictly business too? Their former foes, the Broad Street Bullies. They've been picking a couple of fights, picking on a couple of people, primarily Oliver.
But you know what, though? When you're a bully, that's what you do, and they do it so well. I mean, give credit where credit's due.
We just wanted to thank you all for being a wonderful crowd tonight here at the Monster Factory.
Amen.
If you've been enjoying what you've been seeing so far, feel free to visit us on May 11th for the Evolution of Champions.
Oliver with a lot to prove here tonight. Here's Ollie V from the WG.
The question is, Brian, which version of Oliver shows up tonight?
The following contest is a tag team match for one fall. Introducing first, from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 180 pounds, Oliver.
Oliver seems to be adrift on the sea of confusion, lost without his tag team partner, Christian Rocco.
Thank you. I was watching the monitor, barely caught that one. I got a purple flannel now.
Tag team partner.
Purple suits you, Brian.
Thank you. He's scheduled to face the Broad Street Bullies.
Oh man! Oh, look what we got here. Oh, it's a little baffy there.
Oh no.
Well, you can cut that music. Get on up here. We just saw this nerd in the back And, well, you know what the Broad Street Bullies do to nerds, huh? Ollie, take a step back. Don't you realize that no one wants to be your friend, Ollie? No one cares about you. Everybody that you want to tag with gets harmed. Now, the Broad Street Bullies, we're looking for a fight. Now, I don't think your partner here is in great shape to fight, so I don't know where. Oh, Liam, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh, Ollie, I'll be your partner, please. Just, we can make this work, please. Oh, I don't know. What do you say? Your tag team partner wants to wrestle. What do you say, Ollie? You want to fight with the Bullies? All right.
Oliver nodding his head. He's the type to never say die. He's a man maybe braver than I.
Yeah, I don't know about this, though. Both of these two, Jake Manley, Liam Black, individually they are dangerous. And since the two of them have gotten together, they've just, their skill, their viciousness has just multiplied exponentially. So for Oliver,
oh, coming in with a head full of steam, taking out Liam Black, catching the Broad Street Bully off guard. Big strikes from Oliver.
Oliver grabbing a hold of Manley and tossing him into the ropes. Manley reverses. Oliver ducks under. Oh, big right hands.
Essentially a handicap match. But Oliver, up until now, holding his own big European uppercut from the Bully.
Jake Manley now taking control, knees to Oliver's midsection and tagging in Liam Black.
Liam Black going up, springboarded. Phenomenal.
Liam Black's offense just gets more and more dangerous and deadly every week.
A springboard forearm from the man from Maryland.
Oliver desperately trying. Then Oliver's partner is out of it. He's not going to be of any help or assistance.
A big right hand and another from Liam Black. Oliver finally having the numbers game catch up to him. You're right, Paul Ridley is just collapsed on the outside. Big chop in the corner.
Liam just teeing off now. Oh, another chop on Oliver, and just look how delighted Jake Manley is.
It's a good night for chops.
And the bloodthirsty Paulsboro crowd, the kids at least, want to see more violence inflicted upon Oliver. Double team effort now, tossing Oliver into the ropes. Oh.
Eating a knee, senton. Classic Jake Manley offense.
And now Liam Black climbing the ropes. We know what he can do when he flies.
Picking up Oliver, big suplex there, rolling through. And of course, those oppressive punches. Center of the ring, Jake Manley feeling right at home.
And you feel like, Brian, that these two could probably end this match whenever they wanted to, but they are just having fun, torturing Oliver, just inflicting pain on him. Boot across the throat.
Oliver using that top rope to hold himself up, collapsing now after just a shot. One has to imagine it's just a matter of time before the Broad Street Bullies are able to put this one-man team away.
Oh, 2-1 drive. That should finish Oliver off. If Manley wanted to cover him right now, he would get the win. But he is choosing not to do that, picking Oliver up and just inflicting more pain and punishment.
It's no longer about just getting the victory. They're sending a message to Oliver, to anyone that thinks that they can stand up to them, that they're living up to their namesake.
Has him up in that torture rack. Here comes Liam Black spinning Oliver around. Oliver has to be dizzy if he's still conscious. Oh!
Kick to the temple. Jake Manley exiting the ring as Liam Black goes to work on Oliver. Paul still down in the corner.
Oliver trying to fight through this, trying to make his way to his feet, but he can barely stand.
Oliver isn't giving up, neither is this Paulsboro crowd giving up faith.
Liam Black nailing Oliver with that elbow.
The circumstances becoming increasingly dire for the man from Willow Grove.
Looking for some double team offense here. Oh!
Perhaps looking for the citywide special.
Oh, that elbow. There we go.
Rolling
That's that
through.
Citywide. Oliver's got a tap to this. There we go, barely. Brian, Oliver barely had the strength to tap out.
And here are your winners, Jake Manley and Liam Black, the Broad Street Bullies.
These two, wow. I don't know what else to say about them. I mean, they are a phenomenal tag team.
They can't even let Paul keep the glasses. They're a class act, but similar to world renowned, similar to so many folks in this industry. They have all the talent, but they gotta gloat about it. They still gotta take shortcuts. I can't get behind it.
Different people find motivation in different ways. Of course, Oliver is a glutton for punishment. I'm sure, he'll be back and probably get beat up next week. The rate that he's going.
I got my faith in Oliver. I got my faith in those who really stand up to injustice, just like Wet Brett. You see Wet Brett there in the front. That's a man that stood up to David Goldie time and time again over the past several months.
I think it's time now, though. I think it's time for the big announcement, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Is this it?
Please welcome to the ring your Monster Factory champion, David Goldie.
Well, after making us wait for 2 weeks to find out what his big announcement is, tonight's the night, and Wet Brett Waters sitting front and center in the front row here at the Monster Factory, ready to find out along with the rest of us.
The 2023 Larry Sharp Memorial Cup winner, the golden son of the world-famous Monster Factory, two-time Monster Factory champion.
And with quite the drip tonight. I love this shirt. He's not just born better, he's dressed better, Brian.
Every week is the same thing. I show up, I kill it, and I look pretty damn sexy doing it too. And every week, you all show up, and you continue to act like you matter. You keep getting louder, you keep bringing more people, you keep starting these stupid chants. You do these chants as if any of it matters. But let me ask you something, genuinely. Do any of you really think that you mean anything? I mean, I'll answer your question for you. You don't. I do. I am the reason why each and every one of you show up every week. And I'll prove that I'm the reason why you show up every week. Because on May 11th at Evolution of Champions, I will not be here.
Whoa, what?
Evolution of Champions without the champion?
I will not be defending my championship here. The key word being here. I'm going to be going down to beautiful Florida to defend my championship, and I might even come back with a couple more around my waist. So on May 13th, we really will see a true evolution of a champion, because you'll watch me evolve right out of this poor town, and all of you will digress back into your parents' basement instead of being here. Because I am the only thing that brings your life meaning. So if I'm not here, please sit down. I am the only thing that brings your life meaning.
Brett Waters making his way into the ring.
You think if you miss the show on May 11th, these people won't be here? You think they show up for guys like you? Look at me. Guys like you who stand around all day telling them that you're the star? Instead of guys like Mark Raspa. Instead of guys like the Body Snatchers. Instead of guys like White Bread Waters who work every goddamn day to prove that they are stars. I don't even go down to Florida and have QT Marshall tell me I'm a star. Because every single one of these people tell me I'm a star every goddamn week. And that means 10 times more than QT Marshall ever will.
So to summarize Goldie's announcement, the crowd is terrible and he won't be here for Evolution of Champions on May 11th. Seriously? What are the implications of this, Brian? I mean, what does that mean for the show?
I don't think we can trust the words of Goldie in terms of the crowd being terrible, but it seems that he will be absent. But I guess that means the other champions, they're going to have to evolve. The Arena champion, the Supersonic champion, Travis Jacobs and Twitch respectively.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Twitch, it's coming up on next.
The main event of the evening. It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Let's see which members of World Renown make their way out here.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Wonder Boy Brian Morris, representing World Renown at a combined weight of 380 pounds. The Focus, Nick Batiste, and Chris Desmond.
Prior to today, the last time I heard this music, I had just had a boot slammed across my jaw. I was looking at the lights. These are devastating men. These are terrible human beings.
Even more so, Brian, they're backed into a corner. Both Desmond and Batiste lost last week. Makes them more dangerous than ever.
Introducing their opponent, Supersonic
Lucas Twitch DeSangro calling out his partner for the second time tonight. It's Total Raspa Live.
And his tag team partner, fighting from Woodbury Heights, Lucas Twitch DeSangro and Mark Raspa Jr.
Boy, this crowd is getting a lot of value here tonight. Not one, but two matches featuring Mark Raspa Jr. It's the biggest Friday night in a while, Brian.
There is a special energy in the air here tonight, and how fitting to bookend it with a nice dose of Mark Raspa Jr., Chris Desmond stepping up, wanting his opponent from earlier on tonight.
This match underway as the crowd is fired up.
Did Brian Morris just deposit his shirt on your head?
But you know what? He didn't throw it at me, so that's
Is that a sign of respect?
Actually, you know what? This is Desmond's shirt, so ooh. But you know, of course, Brian Morris on the outside, always a threat. Have to have eyes in the back of your head.
Nick Petit now stepping into the ring. Seems Chris Desmond's practicing some delayed gratification on getting into the ring with Mark Raspa Jr. But here comes Mr. Friday Nights.
Raspa with that fast-paced offense of his, off the ropes. Blocking Nick Petit and sending him over.
Big hip toss there into the corner. Getting ready for a monkey flip.
Taking Nick Petit down.
Taking him across the ring, tagging in the Supersonic champion and doing some double team on a former Supersonic champion.
Double elbows, taking Petit down. Twitch going for a quick cover here. Little early in the match maybe for that, but Twitch now dragging Nick Petit back over into the corner, and Mark Raspa Jr.'s back in the ring.
Petit brought back to the center. Double clothesline now.
Now Raspa goes for a cover. A little bit closer this time.
One has to imagine, too, we saw when Mark Raspa Jr. was walking out here, he was hurting from earlier tonight. Is that going to play a factor in this match?
Certainly you'd think it would slow him down a little bit, but no evidence of that so far. More double team offense here, into the corner.
Lands squarely across the chest there, leaving no wiggle room between him and the turnbuckle. Twitch trying to go for a nervous breakdown, but fending off Chris Desmond instead. Backstabber and a beauty from Nick Petit.
And quickly the fortunes reverse here as Nick Petit getting some offense in on Twitch. Going into that corner, and in comes Chris Desmond.
The Heat Seeker, very, very skilled when it comes to strikes.
Elbow to the back of Twitch's neck.
I can tell you, the things that hurt most the next morning were all the places that Chris Desmond was striking.
And that's the thing with Chris Desmond. He's such a smart wrestler. He just focuses on one part and just works at it and just picks and picks and picks away at it. Shoulder blocks into Twitch's midsection now in the corner.
Driving down with his forearm across the back of the head.
Continuing to work away on Twitch. Working now on the back of Twitch's knees.
And Twitch is in enemy territory. Classic tag team strategy. We all know, keep your opponent in your territory.
Not where Twitch wants to be, very much. And now double team effort here as Petit puts boots to Twitch. Classic world renowned here.
Chris Desmond showing off. And you know what me and Ferran call them?
What's that?
Posers.
Poses, okay.
Mark Raspa Jr. in the corner, ready for his partner to get close to him. Twitch might have that opportunity if he can get some distance. Reverse on the whip, but no! Inside out.
Devastating clothesline from Batiste, taking Twitch down.
Twitch, it could feel like inches away or miles away.
It's going to be more difficult to pin Twitch than that, but Batiste working on Twitch now with that shin lock, trying to just wear him down.
Brian Morse getting into it with some fans on the outside, not able to see his partner getting lifted up by Twitch, but raking across the eyes. Driving him straight into the center of the ring.
Desmond back in now.
Of course, Twitch and Nick Batiste squaring off recently. No love lost there.
Another knee from Desmond.
These guys are brutal.
Twitch has what Nick Batiste wants, which is that supersonic championship.
Look at Chris Desmond just crawling over Twitch.
That's the arrogance of world renowned. Just continuing now just to take their time and work away and a right hand there for Raspa.
Sent down to the outside here. No hope for Twitch, even if he gets to his corner.
Ruby O'Connor checking on Raspa, but right now, Raspa's trying to make his way back up. Twitch desperately needs a tag.
Big suplex there. And that was full drop on Twitch, still able to kick out.
Doesn't help there that Desmond put a little shine on that with a pose, making himself look fancy. Smashing Twitch's head off that turnbuckle. Batiste back in.
And now we see the quick tags in and out. Twitch sent into the corner, eating a clothesline into a snapmare.
Knee to the back of Twitch's head from Batiste, where Chris Desmond was working earlier.
Some finesse on that. And notice how Batiste is just rubbing his forearm across the jaw of Twitch, trying to get a little bit of leverage, trying to get a little bit of insult to injury in there. Chris Desmond not having it with our Paulsboro crowd.
World Renowned looking dominant right now, back to their old form. This is what I expect when I see World Renowned in the ring.
Now wrapping his arm around the throat and jaw, around the chin, cutting off that oxygen supply.
Another knee to the back. Just dismantling Twitch.
Twitch still finding the resolve to somehow find his way to his knees. Up to a foot. But sent back down by Batiste.
Batiste had this hold on now for a while. You see Twitch's face starting to change color. Referee needs to make sure that it's not slipping down into a choke. Twitch fighting back now, though.
Elbow across the back of Twitch. Big clothesline, big equalizer. This is Lucas Twitch DeSagro and Mark Raspa Jr. versus World Renowned. All three members here present tonight. This is Total Wrestling Live.
And this is Twitch's chance to make the tag, and he does. And in comes Raspa, in comes Desmond. Clothesline from Raspa, elbow from Raspa.
Another elbow over to Chris Desmond, to Nick Batiste. Chris available in the corner, eats a big European uppercut and taking out both.
Look at this from Mark Raspa Jr. fired up.
Brian Morris is in disbelief. He's seeing his team disintegrate before his eyes. It's time for a nap.
As I say, he's going to sleep, but
all went for that signature Blue Thunder bomb. Instead got a headlock takeover and body slam. More
Raspa
of a driver.
The cover. And Batiste makes the save at the last moment.
Almost taking out the ref in that frenzy, and now getting a little bit of offense in.
Oh!
Twisting him inside out and upside down. Here comes the Supersonic Champion. Oh, went for nervous breakdown, pushed him off. Oh, was gonna go for that scissors kick. And these two, knowing each other so well, nervous breakdown.
I don't believe Twitch is the legal man in the ring.
Chris Desmond certainly is, but Mark Rassling Jr. put a stop to that sucker punch.
Oh, go to sleep.
Perched up in the corner. Twitch.
Rassling getting ready to fly.
Mouthful of shame.
And now Rassling off the top rope.
Eagles flight. Fly, Raspa, fly.
Ladies and
Just
gentlemen,
amazing.
Here's your winners. Lucas Twitch DeSangro and Mark Raspa Jr.
Back and forth action in tonight's main event. But Mark Raspa Jr. and wait a second.
Oh, Liam Black, Jake Bailey, the Broad Street Bullies out here just pulverizing Mark Raspa Jr. And Lucas Twitch DeSangro focusing in now on Mark.
Looking to do some damage. Pounding away. Oh!
Body snatchers! Body snatchers!
And those Bullies are out of the ring. They know better than to stick around when the tag team champions make their appearance.
Marvelous and the God of Dad Bod.